hard.
What was hard?
Just looking at the board, I'd see a white dot that go in front of my eye. I would see rain on the paper and words that weren't really there.
We noticed a lot of, once she got into school, she wiggled a lot, she moved a lot. Her handwriting, even just writing letters, it was messy or sloppy, and she didn't color within the lines. That was something that I noticed.
But I still do move a lot.
Yes, you do wiggle a lot still. Not as much.
I struggled in math and reading.
Okay.
And concentrating on them.
The reading was really difficult. She was not reading, and she showed signs of dyslexia. She by first grade she wasn't reading, and her teacher said she's got all of the skills to read, and there's no reason why she shouldn't be reading. So we had her tested for dyslexia, and we had her evaluated at an A&M reading clinic, and they did a full reading inventory for her, and it was the exact same thing. There's no reason why she shouldn't be reading. And she just really, really struggled with fluency.
And I had to go to school after class.
You had to do extra?
Yes. I got commended on my reading. I pay attention a lot more, and I don't see anything that I used to see.
The real interesting thing I wrote was we were watching Fantasia the other day, and it was the opening.
A couple weeks ago.
Sorry, a couple weeks ago, and we were watching it, and in the beginning there's just lines and notes that are, you know, playing along with the music, and there was this scene of this red, the screen was red, and there were waves going across the screen, and she goes, "That's what I used to see. That's what it used to look like for me." And I was shocked because it was such a visual for me that, you know, she would see it raining on the page, or she would see words flying off the page, or, you know, the words would get wavy. And so it was an illustration, and I was like, "You don't see this anymore?" And she was like, "No."
Yes, I love trees.
Okay.
Except if they're very boring books. Yes.
We already have. We're talking about it a lot more because all of a sudden, she was reading books that were very small with big print, and she would read aloud because she couldn't comprehend unless she was reading aloud.
It still helps me to read out loud, but I don't have to.
She's reading big, thick chapter books with small print and no pictures.
300 pages.
300 pages, and she
Wow.
was going through them like
That big.
it was phenomenal. Like, all of a sudden, she doesn't move as much, even though she says she does some, and she does read aloud some, but she was having to read everything aloud.
Great.
And she really, Paul said it, like, all of a sudden he was like, I don't know what happened. Like, all of a sudden there was a huge change. And
But I still think I need to read out loud on the STAR test.
Okay.
And I want to say too, since I was the driver, she got to the point that she had these big, thick novels that she was reading, and she would get in the car with me and she'd say, "Okay, Cece, are you ready?" And she would begin, and she would read to me words, and I'm going, how does she's pronouncing these words, these really, I always knew she had a great vocabulary and she was very smart, but this really, she just jumped ahead with the reading.
I think this has changed her life. I really do. I think this is something that y'all have positively impacted her life as a learner.
Right, and her self-confidence.
That's been a huge thing.